Hello everyone and welcome back to Geeks of the Coven. It has been a very long time. For that I do apologize. We were having issues with the iPhone and the lack of a pause feature during recordings, causing me to have multiple small videos, and then Canva was crashing anytime I would try to put them together, or it would corrupt the videos and pause halfway through, and yeah, it was a mess. Not a fan of iPhone. I'm back on a Samsung now. Yay! So a couple of updates. When I left off last time that I had started the MILS program, the Mastery of Library and Information Science with Denver University. That is going well. I still have straight A's. Yay! In fact, I have class tomorrow night and the night after. Right now I am studying information as a librarian, how to be a teacher librarian essentially, and as well as young adult and youth services. So I'm getting to read a lot of YA books right now with my class and discussing them while still learning how to be a librarian to tweens and teens, and young adults. So it's a whole mashup. Let's see what else. Oh, I started my job at the elementary school where I am now a librarian for 1st through 5th grade. It has been way different than teaching at the high school, and I do not miss teaching at the high school. I do miss some of the deeper conversations because I got to see my kids every other day, and at the elementary level, I see each class at least once, sometimes twice during the week, but not all of them. I do get to see all the classes, though, at least once during the week. It's just, I only have them for an hour, so we don't go into in-depth conversations because they've got to read a book, we answer questions about the book, we do an activity about the book, and then we have to have time for book checkouts. So that has been going pretty well. I actually brought home a lot of work with me to process in some new books that are being donated by myself, my boyfriend, and some businesses around town to the school library, so that's pretty cool. We also will have a library update here soon. As you can see, pretty full back here on these 2 shelves. Technically more than 2 because my boyfriend has 2 over there. And over here, off camera, we have 2 short ones where we keep most of our trinket stuff, like my little Lego builds and some books. So we quickly ran out of room, and now we have 3 used shelves downstairs. And we've been quickly filling that up because we've been visiting a lot of the independent bookstores and our library's used bookstore as well. When I have a younger kids novel, so if it's perfect for 1st through 5th grade, after I'm done reading it, I'm most likely not going to reread it, so I take it off my shelf and I put it in a box next to the shelf. Once that's full, I take it to work, donate them. Unfortunately, I do have a lot of paperbacks, so I had to get clear contact paper, and I will be reinforcing the paperbacks that way because it'll last longer in the library setting. So be on the lookout. I will have that coming up soon. Some other projects coming up in the future. Originally, I was going to take this book box, and right now it's got my Squishmallow cards and some minis in it, just as a quick little storage when I was up here before. But originally I was going to make a monster book of monsters from Harry Potter universe, but since we're getting away from that, I thought maybe doing my own little spell book, or my own little version of a spell book. And I bought a silicone mold with little flowers, so that way we can make it nice and pretty and green. So I'll be doing that here on the channel at some point. At Five Below, they have the off-brand Legos called Block Tech, and they have these cute little shop setups. This one is the Lion's Bank. It started off with me getting the little coffee shop place down there, and we got that at one location. Couldn't find any of the others. Brand new location just opened up, so we actually got the rest of the set over the weekend. In this video today, we have 3 of the different Squishmallows. Here's the 3rd one. I got the white, the pink, and the red. Hopefully no duplicates, but as always, if there are duplicates, they'll go to Ellie, my pen pal in England, who has sent me a box recently, so be on the lookout. We will be opening that together. I also have a whole bunch of new pen pals, so I might show some videos putting together pen pal stuff. And the next major project I'm going to be working on that I would like to take y'all along for the ride of is this very, very old, very, very, very loved copy of the Patchwork Girl of Oz. Belonged to my great-grandmother. As you can see, no fabric left on the spine, and all of the threading has come away or broken away, but the holes for the signatures are still good, so I got a curved needle. I just need to get the rest of the supplies, and we'll work on binding it back together so that way it's at least still readable. In the meantime, let me just show you the inside and just how poor it is. It's still connected at the bottom. But the really cool thing is that my great-grandmother wrote in it with her address where they lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then later they moved to Plano, Texas, which is how my family came to Texas, which is pretty cool. And then also in this video, we're going to make some of these Miniverse food items. I've recently purchased a UV just for these and for doing my nails at home, which I kind of skipped and went to the nail salon recently because I wanted to. So let's start with our Squishmallows and get those open first. Oh, we got a little shark. He's cute. His name is Xander. At least I think he's a shark. No, he's not a shark. He's a T-Rex. My bad. He's a T-Rex. I don't know why I thought shark. Probably because he's gray. Let's go into the pink one. Oh, she was ready to come out. Cute! It's a macaron! Her name is Brynja. I'm not sure how to say the name, but there you go. She's adorable. Alright, and the white one is next. Oh, no duplicates for Ellie this time. I got a little duck whose name is Avery. So cute. Look at those little fuzzy wings. So there's all three of them at our collection, which right now is over on the floor until I get another few animal nets to hang up all my stuffies. And when there's triplicates, so when I get a third one, what I do with them is I take those, and since Ellie's already got one, I've already got one, I put them aside and I put them into my library's prize bank or prize box, so that way when we do reading contests, they have those to pick out as well. Which the little Cats versus Pickles, those extra ones, and all the spin-offs, the kids have been loving those. Alright, so next we get into our Miniverse, and we're going to make them on camera. Alright, there we go, a little bit of a workspace. Let's find the zipper. I don't know how other YouTubers are able to get these open so nicely, but oh well. Let's see, there we go. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we got the little fish ice cream cone things. Oh, that is the little table stand. the vanilla custard. Little instruction booklets. Here's the rest of the table stand. Okay, that's going to be the little display for it. Sprinkles! Look at that. So cute. Oops. There we go. Cotton candy syrup. And last, the utensils. Alright. So, thing to do about this is you always want to look at the instructions. Where it says, read them at first. And now the little instructions. There we go. This is the little ice cream one right here up at the top. Okay. And then here's the instructions for it right there. So you just plop the ice cream into the cone. You add the syrup, and then you add the sprinkles, and you set it with the UV light. Alright, let's get to it. So just go in like that. However, I like to put a little bit of the UV in there first, or wait until after everything else is set. Because if the UV doesn't drop all the way down to here from the top, then you're going to have this piece just pop out. So the other way to do it is to glue it in. I think I'm going to glue it in this time, but after, just in case. Let's see. We turn that right side up in order to hold this down. There's one guy. There's two guys. Alright. Ice cream. Ice cream. Here comes the fun stuff, the actual UV resin. So there's the UV resin. Oops. And try not to get it on your fingers like I just did. They really need a better stand for making these. Ah! I've never had this many problems with one of these. Go a little bit more. Okay. That's as good as that one's gonna get, I think. Okay. Now time for the sprinkles. Okay, sprinkle time. So, there's the sprinkles. It's got a little shaker top. See if I can do this without knocking it out of the thing. There we go. I think that looks good enough. Okay. Now for the fun thing, the UV. Now this does take about 5 minutes, so I'll come back in a little bit for you. Now the cool thing about these is that little table, which you can see in the edge right there, it actually fits into the bottom of the ball, and then it comes with this little extra piece in with the little tweezers to go up here in the top of the ball, and then it becomes a display piece. Let me see if I can do that without all the trash. Just snaps right in. Now those are still a little taggy. I'm going to leave them over there just for a few more minutes while I work on another one. But I love the fact that there's two in that, because you know me and my earrings, and those would make some adorable earrings. Alright, let me clear up my workspace just a little bit. I will be cleaning this table before getting any UV rays on the table directly because that's going to be a mess. And look at that. Look at all those sprinkles that are left over. Still a whole bottle of sprinkles. I love it. Too bad they're not edible. They're cute and I can use them with other projects. Alright. I'm not sure why, but they started adding these tags to them. So, like I said, not sure why. Alright, I'm going to save you the frustration of me trying to open these, and I'll be right back. Sure, I stop filming and it actually decides to pull correctly. Of course it does. Oh, now it's going to make a liar out of me. Haha. There we are. Let's see. There's our little table. Let's get out all of our little goodie bags. Oh, I can already tell. I think this might be one I have already. Because I already have the ketchup and the mustard hot dogs. So we shall see. Oh. It's not a hot dog, because that's some lettuce. And the hot dog kits I had didn't come with any. And there's some shredded cheese. Oh, cool, we have tacos! So we're making some tacos now. Taco beef. Look at that. That is a heavy little thing. Alright, and here we go. This is the hot sauce, which is the UV resin to keep it all together. Comes with a little nozzle to get it in there. So our little taco shells have the flat bottom so they can stand it by themselves. As long as I don't bounce the table too much. There we go. And there's the hot sauce color. Just going to drop that over there in the trash. There you go, hot sauce color. Screw the nozzle on. I'm going to go ahead and get the beef ready. Oh, look at that, it's already sticky. That's kind of cool. Oops. Let me work on just one at a time here. I'm going to do a little bit of hot sauce in the bottom. Just keep it all in. There we go. Oops, I don't want it to fall over. Now, I didn't see this one come with little tweezers, so we'll just use it from the last pack. just wipe off that pink resin. There we go. Okay, there's the meat. Try and get some more of this hot sauce out. There we go. I went ahead and poured it into the empty bottom shell of the previous one, or the current one rather. So that way I can grab a few pieces. Get that in there. That helps if I don't knock it over. Oops, stop falling over. There we go. And now to do the same thing with the lettuce. It helps if you have more than one hand, more than two hands, to keep it steady. Whee! There we go. Alright. That looks good. Put a little bit more hot sauce on top. If I can get any more out of this bottle. That's the only thing, is that it's really hard to get out of these bottles. There we go. And then you just set it with the UV. I'm actually going to wait on that until I have the other one done though. Move it over here to the ice cream stand. And I'll do the other one off camera. And we have one more for tonight. Alright, let's find out what we have. Oops. Okay, we have Caesar dressing. So it looks like we've got a salad on our hands. Whoops! Sorry, folks. Yep, there goes a salad bowl. There's part of our stand, our little table. There we go. Stay fresh. Okay, looks like upgraded cheese. Yeah, like Parmesan. Big chunks of lettuce. And death. Croutons. It's a good thing these are not edible and, you know, not actually gluten. Okay. We're going to plop some of that down in the bottom. Okay, there we are. Just like the regular dressing bottle, it doesn't want to come out. There we are. Okay. And time for the grated cheese. Just like the sprinkle bottle. There we go. And of course we've got the croutons left to add in. And there's what the little croutons look like. There we go. Probably going to put just a little bit more of the UV resin there on top. Make sure all those little guys get to stay put. There we go. And we'll put just a bit more of the cheese on top. Yeah, that's all kind of muddled in there. Oopsies. There we go. Alright. All that's left is cure these. See you in a bit. And there's our completed set. Excuse the mess. We've got our Caesar salad, our tacos, and our ice cream fishes. Alright. And so that concludes this episode of Geeks of the Coven. Thank you for coming back and supporting the channel. Hopefully we will be around and have much more frequent content, hopefully on a weekly or bi-weekly basis here in the future. Until then, have a magical day.